Hey guys, I've been missing in action for a minute, but I want to talk today. This has been on my mind, and I really want to talk about narcissism and alcoholics. It doesn't have to be, the addiction doesn't have to be alcohol. Really, it can be any kind of addiction. But today I really want to talk to the alcoholics. Because alcohol, I've had some people say to me, when they start drinking alcohol, they get more energy and they out and about and running around and whatever. But I want to talk about this whole thing with narcissism and alcoholics because, see, it's important to understand that narcissists, they're looking for your most the most vulnerable part of you. And if they know that you're an alcoholic, let me first say this about alcoholics. And for those of you that may be alcoholics, or those of you that may know an alcoholic, they'll have the first drink, and then they'll have a second drink and a third drink, and 1,000 drinks is not enough. They'll just keep on drinking and drinking and drinking, and then they're drinking. There's no telling where their drinking will lead them to. They can just become reckless with their drinking, drive while they're drinking. They can financially abuse themselves because of their alcoholism. They rather spend their money on alcohol than to pay bills and the whole 9 yards. But let me tell y'all something. These narcissists out here, they want you to drink. If you're an alcoholic, oh my God. And oh my God, God forbid that you really trying not to drink, but they're going to trigger you. They're going to trigger you to want to drink. They're going to make you so emotionally discombobulated that you just going to say, okay, fuck it, I'm just going to have a drink. And one drink is going to lead to too many, and too many is not enough, and then there's no telling what's going to happen after that. But see, narcissists, when you drink, I'm speaking just to the alcoholics, and but narcissists, when you drink, you're not in control. You're not in control. Now, some of you alcoholics out there may think that you're in control. And for those of you that know alcoholics, the alcoholics, while they're under the influence, may tell you that they're in control and they're fine, but they're not. But they don't, narcissists know that you're not in control. So what they're going to do is step in and control you. That's what they're going to do. So let's say the narcissists, because you guys already know, they financially abuse you, they psychologically abuse you, they physically abuse you. They don't want you to have a relationship with your dog, your cat, your friend, your family, nobody. So what they're going to do is they're going to encourage you to drink, trigger you to drink, so that you won't want to go nowhere. You're going to stay home and just be drunk. And that's what they want. Because see, when you drunk, oh, babe, don't worry about it. I can pay the bills. What's your online password to your banking, to your financial institution? I can take care of it. Then you're all drunk and discombobulated and tore up from the floor. I'll just take care of it, baby. What's going on? The alcoholics, the alcoholic, and you say, well, how can you speak about alcoholics? Well, because I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that I can't have that first drink. And I didn't even know that I was one of those people until, about maybe 2 years ago, close to 2 years ago, I started having some health issues. And when I found out about my health issues, it was related to all the sugar and alcohol. And I'm like, oh boy, I better leave this mess alone. So, I went for a period and I didn't drink. And, you know, when I say a period, I mean like a week or two or something like that. And I didn't drink. And then I was like, oh, well, you know, I'm just going to have a glass of wine and get a bottle, and I'll just have a glass or two, relax, and put it in the refrigerator. Now, this was after I discovered, after I got my diagnosis for my health issues. And that's when I realized I had that second glass. I went back in the refrigerator, pulled the bottle out, and I'm sitting there watching the movie and stuff, and I'm just going to drink it until the bottle is gone. The convenience store is less than 2 minutes away. I'm like, you know, I wonder if they still open. I'm going to run over there. That's when I said, okay, you one of them people, when you had that first drink, you just want to keep on drinking. And I didn't know it. And when I look back on my relationship that I was in for 11 years, I mean, I have to do a separate video on that. It was so much hell on high wheels. I did a lot of drinking back then, just drank every day. And then on top of that, I was in corrections, but I didn't feel like I had a problem. I mean, shoot, the bills got paid. Everybody got paid. I cooked, cleaned, whatever needed to be taken care of was taken care of. Went on vacations in the whole 9 yards. But I didn't know that I was one of those people that once I have that first drink, I'm just going to keep on drinking. And I was in a relationship with someone that triggered me emotionally. They knew what buttons to push to make me want to have that drink. And I was in therapy. I went to therapy and I talked to my therapist about it. And I said, you know, at that time I was drinking some beer, and I'm like, you know, she told me. And I heard what she said, but I didn't really see it as a problem. She said, you manage your emotions by drinking alcohol. You cover up your emotions by drinking alcohol. And I did not, I didn't get it. But let me tell you alcoholics out there something, and you people out there that know people that are alcoholics. Let me tell y'all something. Your alcoholism is going to take you down a road that you don't want to go. The first thing that you're going to have to figure out is, okay, why are you choosing to drink? Why? Let me tell you something. When you're dealing with them narcissists and you don't create no boundaries from yourself, and you know that you one of those people that you're going to pick up that drink when you get in certain situations. And, you know, when there's a whole lot of discussion about, you know, well, you know, you don't have to have a situation, you know, I'm going to the barbecue, let's have a drink. Somebody pissed me off, let's have a drink, and so forth and so on. And I get all that. I really do. But I'm really talking to the ones that, you know, I'm really talking to those of you that really want to quit drinking, and you won't drink at the barbecue, you know? But somebody shows up at the barbecue, oh boy, here they come. What kind of shit they got up their sleeve this time? And then you're going to say, oh, well, you know, shoot, they said this to you, they did that, whatever, you know, whatever the situation was, I'm just, you know, and you like, okay, I'm just going to go on and have a drink. And then, you know, you're going to keep on drinking and just keep on drinking. And you feeling like you in control and you can still drive. And when you get home, you know you got some more alcohol at home and you're just going to keep on drinking. Let me tell you about these narcissists. They know you are alcoholic. Even if you don't know you are alcoholic, they know you are alcoholic. And I'm not just talking about alcohol. I mean, it can be, we got emotional eaters out here. We got emotional joggers out here. But I'm talking about these alcohol. I'm talking about the alcohol, that alcoholism will take you down a road you do not want to go. And the whole goal of the narcissist is to manage you, your person. They don't, your alcohol ain't gonna make you want to do nothing. Your alcoholism ain't gonna make you want to, it may trigger you to reach a point where you don't really want to go nowhere because you rather stay home, drink and get drunk and whatever. They don't want you to be in control of your life. And if they see that you're an alcoholic and you one of those types of people, that all they got to do is trigger your emotions, or trigger whatever that trigger is to get you to drink, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. And then they know there's nothing, you don't know what's going to happen after you God forbid, you have a blackout. Well, I don't know. You told me to take the money out, to transfer the money out the account. Well, baby, I don't remember because you know I was drunk. Well, and I passed out. And but that's what you told me to do, so that's what I did. You told me to transfer the $100 out of my account, out of your account into my account, and all that stuff. Let me tell you something. You alcoholics out there, you need to look at why you're drinking. You really do. And if you're dealing with a narcissist, you're going to have to create some boundaries. And I'm talking about some serious boundaries. And I know it's hard when you're living with them and you got kids. I know it is. But I got a whole list of resources, that, if you guys are interested, you can, leave it in the comment section or whatever, and then I can get those resources to you. But I know it's hard when you're living with them and you got kids. But you're going to have to create some boundaries. You have to create some boundaries, and you're going to have to go no contact. And I know it's hard, but you're going to have to go no contact. And you're going to have to learn as much as you can about those narcissistic behaviors. So when you see the first red flag, you got to say, I'm out. I'm out. That's what you're going to have to do. Because see, them narcissists, they going to violate your boundaries. Oh, I don't see why. I don't want to have no drink. I don't see why you can't have one drink. Just have a toast and taste it. You alcoholics can't even taste the toast. Because you already know, once you have that first sip, it's going to lead to 2. 1 is too many and 1,000 is not enough. Y'all know what the real deal is. Y'all know what's up. And you're dealing with somebody, oh, come on, one drink ain't going to hurt nothing. You better run like hell. I'm telling you, you better run like hell. There's a lot to say, about the narcissism and alcoholics. And, I don't like to keep the videos too long, but they want you to drink and they want you to get drunk because that's an opportunity for them to control you and to take advantage of you. They're always looking to take advantage of you. Oh, then you wake up and you emotionally stable and you got this going on and you got a nice place, you got a nice car and all this kind of stuff. And they know that you one of those people when one drink is not enough and 1,000 is too many. Oh, they're going to learn everything about you so that they can trigger that in you. Get you drunk so they can take your car. Why they messing around with somebody else? That's what they do. They don't just have one lover in their life. That's just not what they do. That's a separate video. But anyway, guys, narcissism and alcoholism has been on my mind. And I wanted to talk about that because for you alcoholics out there, you need to get some help. Especially if you're dealing with narcissism and narcissistic personality disorder. And then it doesn't have to be the narcissist. It can be just a toxic person. See, some people haven't been diagnosed because narcissists don't go to the therapist. I dated a narcissist. We went to the therapist. I didn't know that they was a narcissist at the time, but we went to the therapist, and the therapist, I got to use the restroom. The therapist said, it's just over there. They went in the bathroom, and the therapist told me, Rose, you ain't got the problem. They the problem. I couldn't see it because I was in love. Later on, and everything and all the shit that happened in between, that's when I realized, man, she was right. But I heard her, but I couldn't hear it. So listen, guys, narcissists and these alcoholics, it don't matter what the addiction is. If they know you an emotional eater, they're going to trigger you just so you can overeat. They know that whenever you get upset about something and you can't take it anymore and you just want to go get a whole gallon of ice cream and sit there and eat it in one setting, they're going to make sure that they trigger that whatever it is about you to get you so upset that that's what you're going to run out and do. They don't want to see you happy or successful. It's just a long story, guys. But I wanted to do that. Yeah, I wanted to speak to the alcoholics. Leave them narcissists alone across the board. But if you're an alcoholic, you need to wake up and get some help and realize that you need some help and that you're going to have to create some boundaries. And them boundaries is going to be tough. And you're going to have to go no contact. You're going to have to change some phone. You're going to have to change your phone number. All that. I done it all. But that's what you're going to have to do if you want to save yourself. All right, guys. I'm out.